Hi, I'm Keith at Woodrising BFS Kiosk again. A question I often hear is, where can I get some tutoring help and resources at my kiosk? Well, here's my 30 cents of advice. Sometimes tutors feel like they're drowning under the workload of stuff to know about computers. Where to start? How to start? What with? What to train? Hopefully this video will throw you a bit of a lifeline in finding the help and tutoring resources that are readily available to you. The BFS system has a wiki at bfssv.wikispaces.com. A wiki is simply a website that many people contribute to. The BFS wiki is publicly available for you or anyone else to grab stuff from. I find it best to use Internet Explorer as my Google Chrome plays up for some reason. There are several ways of finding stuff, and you start by browsing through the different categories. There's a lot of stuff there, so please take your time. Another way to use these facilities is by the commands at the top right corner. Recent changes will list the latest materials that have been uploaded to the wiki. There are filters to narrow your list. Pages and Files link will list all of the material uploaded to the wiki. There are filters and sort buttons to narrow that list too. The search box will let you search the wiki the same as if you were using a Google search. Use quotes around search phrases. All items on the wiki are free to download. If you'd like to contribute material, and you're welcome to do so, or edit what's there, then please join. It's free, and there are currently about 89 members. The next resource is the NEC maintained website. There's a dedicated resources menu, plus a full site search box. The training resources menu has links to the official kiosk training documents that cover the basics. The submenu to online lessons is discussed shortly, as are Blackboard Collaborate webinars and Google Chrome groups, which is a place to ask questions. The wiki spaces I've just mentioned. The online lessons have existed from the start of the BFS system. They've been progressively added to and are definitely worth investigating and using. The introductory training covers computer basics, Vista, Windows 7 and 8. Mobile devices is a very handy intro to smartphones and tablets that operate using either Google Android or the Apple iOS system as found on iPads and iPhones. Office 2007 covers the powerful Microsoft system of Word, Excel, Outlook and PowerPoint, while Office 2010 covers the later version. I feel it's important that seniors do the computer basic lessons first. Letting a newbie loose on the MS Office suite is like putting an L-plater in charge of a B-double or a Ferrari. That's in my humble opinion at least. Recreation is also advanced training and covers social networking programs, plus an extensive course on digital photography. The online lessons are not without some issues to watch. We've found that seniors commonly have trouble remembering their logon name and password. I suggest that they use the same for both, as it doesn't matter if somebody hacks this system. Also make sure they write both down. We use a small pro forma slip of paper to record details that also has logon instructions for when they go home. Initially, many seniors don't recognise the system is simply the same as an old-fashioned slide set, so it's important to explain that. You also need to encourage seniors to go through the system at home. You can explain, help, do somersaults, turn blue in the face, but the one thing you cannot do is learn for them. Only they can do that. Watching a slide set, of course, can get pretty boring, so encourage them to take a break and do the real thing. Example, solitaire, a WordPad, etc. Do give some feedback. We are working on some simple feedback sheets to go with the basic slide set, so stay tuned for news on that. Adult Learning Australia organises Blackboard Collaborate webinars. These are something I get really excited about, as they're a great way of overcoming the tyranny of distance when it comes to training in Australia, particularly in rural areas. You can go to the links for the webinars at the site shown, or from links on the NEC site or the wiki. At the site you'll find 2 links for upcoming webinars that you register to attend and recordings of previously run webinars. The upcoming webinars are usually run on a Friday from 1 to 2:30 p.m. Australian Eastern or Daylight Saving Time. When you apply to attend one, you'll get emailed instructions on what to do, and it's important to follow them. If you get stuck, then staff at ALA are available to help. Most issues we find are with getting your sound system working. To date, there have been 70 sessions, with our record being 75 participants attending for a session on using an iPad, and it went really well, very smooth. Feel like running a session or helping to run one? Well, don't get too scared about that. Catherine Devlin would love to hear from you, and I'm happy to help out in any way possible. They're not hard, and it's another notch in your skill arsenal. Plus, it's amazing what you learn when you set out to teach others. To get started, just simply attend one to see what they're all about. The BFS also has a very active Google group. This is a forum where you can email a problem and fellow tutors will quickly give suggestions on how to tackle it. You can also search all the previous topics that have been discussed. You do need a free Google account, and you must join the group. After you're joining, then decide whether you want to receive questions and replies every time one is posted, or simply settle for a daily digest. The link to join the group is a bit long-winded, so use the training resources menu back at the NEC website is the easiest way to get to it. And of course, don't forget all the stuff that's out there on the internet. This slide's just a handful of what's available. GCF Learn Free is the Goodwill Foundation of America, and they have very well made tutorials and short videos on a wide range of topics. Make Use Of is a website devoted to all sorts of information, and they develop some quite good short manuals and cheat sheets. YouTube, of course, is full of both poor and excellent tutorials. Catherine has started to collate worthwhile videos at www.youtube.com/bfseniors. Just watch the spelling of that, it's BF Seniors. Do check the videos and playlists link at the BFS Seniors channel. Of course, Google is always worth a search. When I have a PC problem, there's nothing like a good old Googling to find a fix for it. The BFS Wiki also has other links to online tutorials as shown in that link. Or just click the online tutorials category link at the BFS Wiki. So in summary, you're not alone out there. There is help, and tutoring resources are plenty, both official BFS stuff and unofficial sources. The help's really at the end of your fingers. A big thing that I like about tutoring is I'm constantly learning. You should never give up in your search for brain exercise. Use it or lose it, as they say. Oh, and one final thing. A common complaint from seniors is how their kids don't have any patience at helping them. The solution to make that one work is easy. Just ask the kids to give some help as you are having problems using the computer to rewrite your will. Gotta go. I have to make sure some beer doesn't go past its use-by date. Thanks for listening.